えた。これできてるのかな。うん？間違えた。あ、オッケーオッケーオッケー。できた。何やってたっけな。レストラルの子供を産もうとしてたんだけど、もう生まれたかな。まだですね。これセストラルかと思った。じゃあ、セバスチャンのクエストやるか。地下聖堂でセバスチャンと話す。地下聖堂、これは違うな。地下聖堂ってどこだろう。 おー、めっちゃ冬景色。ホグワーツ星の格好しとこう。ブレザーがあったからブレザーにしようか。寒くね。ああ、ここのことか。
You'll never believe what I've learned.
What did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
It was hard to do, but casting Crucio was our only option.
And I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook I also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
And you think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially Ominous. He wouldn't understand.
まあ、オミニスに行っても反対されるもんね。
I see no reason to involve Ominous.
I'm glad you agree.
妹救いたいです
When I
ね。
know more, I shall send her now. And don't feel sorry for Ominous. Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own good.
I'll decide what's for my own good.
おっ
Ominous,
と
we were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominous. I'll be on my way.
ここでね、クルシオできないんだよね。
I am not letting this go.
Ominous, Sebastian meant well.
I know what I heard. You knew I wouldn't agree with this. Going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
I knew his parents died, but I never heard what happened.
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow were professors. Spent nearly every waking moment in the cellar library. Noses buried in books. Anne and Sebastian were upstairs when it happened. They heard a sudden crash and ran downstairs, but it was too late. Their parents had crumpled to the floor. A defect with the lamp in the cellar caused the room to fill with an undetectable toxin. Sebastian and Anne were helpless. They had no magic yet.
What a
可愛くない
horrible
このキャ
story.
ラ。
It is. That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I cannot lose Sebastian too. Please avoid anything to do with that spellbook.
Some references Sebastian mentioned in the book do.
I'm glad you understand. I hope, Sebastian. It would mean a lot.
てか柴太郎さん久しぶり。ちょっと音量下げようこれ。会話の音量が大きいんだよね。芋臭くないよ全然。何言ってんだよ。可愛いだろ。逆に芋太郎じゃない島太郎さんの趣味どんなんのか気になるよね。これで今何するんだ正統派は好きだよ。あ、このクエストは今一旦これで終わりか。柴太郎さんハリーポッター好きなんか全然イメージないんだけど。でもクルーシオって知ってるぐらいだから見たことあるんかな。これね、あ、これ200年前の話なんだよね。クルーシオはね、こうなる。あんまね、攻撃力は今んとこ高くない。そんなに。それよりも全然このプロテゴっていう防御呪文の方がめっちゃ強い。これでカウンターが出るんだけどね、めっちゃ強いこっちの方が。ピッチ効果音の出でっかい。
Revelio.
あ、バレちゃったかな。
Somebody out there? What? I know you're there.
危ない。あら。 お、何なんかめっちゃ偉い。これどんどん魔法が打てるからね、楽しいんだよね。
Revelio.
ポケモンも販売途中で終わっちゃって全クリしてないんだけどハリーポッターに来てしまった。ここ
This looks intriguing.
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
この子はね、ハッフルパフの子で、なんか魔法動物が好きっていう学友
Highwing's
で
fine.
す。
I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing.
I'm afraid not.
The poacher's best kept secret, apparently. I also overheard one of them bragging about... The poacher spoke of this area, and I thought if you ever meet my gran...
Not to worry, Poppy. If
I normally tell her everything. I think she worries I'll do something.
Whatever gave her that idea?
そう、
This
こ
way.
れはね、ハリーポッターは出てこないんだよね。出てこなくて、ダンブルドアとかが、なんかホグワーツに入学するちょっと前の話なのかな。だからもう完全にこれはオリジナルストーリー。
A centaur. Tread carefully.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
通れなかった。
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
ああ、まだまだ。ポピー。
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping
ケン
matters.
タウロス優しい
But
よ
why
な。
would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious.
結構ね、キャラがね、フルボイスの、おお。
That's the third time I've seen a Dugbog behave that violently.
It
助けら
seems
れな
that
か
a
っ
lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water.
た。水中に何かあるのか
Revelio.
な。ああだよね。これ離れすぎるとゲームオーバーになっちゃうんだよね。また後で来ます。
This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
なんか一個ずつなんかね一緒にやるサブクエをやる友達がいて、そのサブクエをやってる時は自由にあんまり歩き回れない。
Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left? Pelts. Poor beasts. Revelio. Still smoking. They can't have been gone long. This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this.
俺今回割とイケメンに作れてると思うんだけどな。
Poacher interests alone.
自画自賛。でもあと
Down there.
お、
Definitely poachers.
Revelio.
Poachers, then.
両者
So, what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
この時代の人たちね、この透明術も持ってるから、ハリーの透明マントより優秀なんだよね。
Revelio.
今回はグリフィンドールなんだけど、スリザリンとかハーフールパフとかも作れるから。こんばんは。今背後から襲って敵を消してるところです。めちゃくちゃ卑怯だよなこれ。これ激しく戦ったらダメなのかな。ごめん。
Minister for magic himself. What is going on here?
Only one way to find out. Revelio.
最後の叩きつけるやつとかが古代魔法っていうのが使えるんだけど、そのね殺し方がえぐいんだよね。
That's a brilliant idea.
でこの青いもやっていうのがなんかレベリオって言って物をね探す呪文で、こうやってなんか落とし物とかがわかるからアイテム回収してみたいな感じ。
What in Merlin's name?
Are those dragons?
It's a dragon fighting ring.
おお、ホーンテール。
This is Horntail Hall.
The name makes sense now, and the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word, given how crowded it is here. How could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being in the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted.
OK。
What I wouldn't give to be a teleguise right now.
今は現代です。ホーンテールはね、ハリー・ポッターの
Don't know what Victor was thinking, stroking him.
炎のゴブレットでハリーが戦ったやつも確かホーンテールだったはず。ドラゴンの中でも一番凶暴って言われてて。
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? They join us?
Nah, they say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want. If that wizard is run through with a blade, then violence is going to get me precisely what I want.
Psst, there's no doubt.
Alright.
What's this?
そうそうそう。そう、ハンガリー、すごいね。俺はそれ出てこなかったよ。今回のはね、200年前だから、ヴォルデモートとかがいないんだけど、その代わり悪いやつが、さっきのゴブリンとか、密猟者が、まあ、今回の敵っていう設定になってるんだよね。
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there?
ああ、こっちにもいるじゃん。
They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her, shall we?
Shall we? って。
One foot in front of the next and quiet as can be.
すごいこと誘ってくるよな、この人。
Look,
Revelio.
they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. We can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for
ヘ
it.
ブリディーズ。それはなんだ。
Hello, Hamora.
ドラゴンの卵か。すごい。手で触れるのこれ。
All right, I have the egg.
Ready? The elements of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
と OK。 おー、結構いるね、敵。 のやつから下ろしたいな。痛い。ああ。おお。おい。終わったかな。
You're the one we're looking for, and you brought a friend. My boy, such arrogance.
いやー、あいつか。ちょっと武器の技が悪いな、これ。何がいいかな。スープさえ備える。武装解除をする。おお、何あれ、すごっ。爆発呪文ってあれですか。あれか、コンフリンゴか。敵の動きを遅くするもあるな。やばい。危ねえ。当たってる？これか？で、あと武装解除か。この動物、なんだっけ、動物なんとかのやつ痛いな。あ、死んじゃった。これでも引っ張り出したところでじゃない？大変なことになりそうだけど。
This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose suppose we'll find out.
おーモンハンじゃん。強っ。
This way.
Oh.
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
Hebridean black.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
Eh, でもあそこのさ、
Revelio.
他のドラゴンたちは救えないのかな。2体ぐらいいたけど。あ、でも爆発されてるか。
After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will prove useful in finishing your field guide, attend my class to learn the new spell. Afterwards, we will discuss your progress thus far.
変身術。マサ君って誰だろう。ホグワーツレガシーやってる人じゃん、これ完全に。全クリしたのかな、マサ君は。
This place has seen better days.
何これ。ああ、こいつらか。いやー、北海道のフォロワーの人で、ああ、そっちのマサ君ね。もう俺よりあれだよね。後に買ってたけど、なんかもうあれだよね。闇落ちしましたことみたいなこと言ってたよね。いやー、これ頭使うやつや。こっち行けないよね。もう2周目したまさくん。おお。俺の配信見に来る人でもうほぐれがやってる人は初めてかも。
Revelio.
はさっき来たね。ん？お。いや、そうだよね。グリフィンドール最後なんだ。これもね、今もう60%、68% だから、まあ、3分の2は終わったのかなと思ってる。あれ、あと1個が取れないんだけど。どうやっていくんや？ここまだ行ってないよね。落ちる様子あったよね。
That wasn't so difficult.
Okay. いやー、でもまさくん次ハーフじゃない、レイブンクロー行きそう。なんかぽい。ウィーズリー先生の課題の過去でフィールガイドのページを回収する。図書館に行かないといけないのか。図書館。
Book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here somewhere. Revelio.
どれだ？
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book, if you humour me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do.
めんどくさそうだな、こいつ。仕方ない。
If that's the only way I can convince you to give me...
Splendid! Just a few questions, and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
わかんねえ。黄金の砂ネズミ、スニジェット、スネークバード。スニジェ、もう全部知らないんだけど。何？スネークバード。あえて黄金ってついてない、これじゃね？
The snake bird.
No. Incorrect. The answer was the golden snidget. The Snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
あ、これはこれですね。フェリックス・フェリシス。
Felix Felicis.
Well done. Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organized competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
魔法の道具。死の秘宝。そんな安直で大丈夫？死の秘
The
宝。
Deathly Hallows.
Correct.
Okay.
According to Beadle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consists of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
いや、スニッチってあれでしょ？ブラッチャーが襲ってくるやつで、消去法でクワッフルかな？
The Quaffle.
That's right.
Okay.
When a chaser throws the quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice potion allows the drinker to change species.
True.
Actually, the answer was false.
True.
While Polyjuice potion can be used to change things such as age
そっか。
or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well, I
引っ掛け
suppose
じゃ
this
ね？
has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you. And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either. The next ones will be more difficult.
I'm sorry. I don't have time for a quiz at the moment.
Let me know if you change your mind. I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to make quick work of this. Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration. Revelio.
金どこにいるのかな。下かな。あ、いたいた。
Revelio.
シリン。
My mother would like to speak with me. I believe she has learned about some of what we've been up to. I am hoping she may be easier on me if you...
Can we meet at the Three Broomsticks? It may finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from Horntail Hall.
Yes. Revelio.
これどこの音なんだろう。わかんねえ。2階っぽいな。氷でいけんのかなこれ。おお。いけました。
ボンバーダ。
ボンバーダはダメだ。
Incendio.
あ、もう燃えないんだ。そっか。
Revelio.
普通にはいた。 これ多分上だよね。
Revelio.
これか。OK。セストラルの子供。セプルクリア。あ、いたいたいたいたいた。かわいいじゃん。
I should let Deke know about the newborn Thestral.
色違いにはなってないのか。この明るいとこ来てほしいな。こっち来てみんな。かわいいセストラル。他はかわいい。ここが親子なのかな。デューク。デューク。
Hello, Deke. You'll be pleased to know that a little Thestral was born.
How wonderful to have more Thestrals in our world. Such misunderstood beasts.
I'm sorry that we can both see Thestrals, Deke.
Deke is privileged to see such majestic beasts. But sometimes wishes Deke couldn't. Deke is to blame.
What do you mean, to blame?
Years ago, Deke's master ordered Deke to help him capture a phoenix, the rarest of all beasts, that Master had spotted high on a cliff. The phoenix was the most beautiful beast Deke had ever seen. Deke begged Master to leave her be. When Deke hesitated to climb up the cliff as ordered, Deke had to punish himself. As Deke punished himself, Master grew angrier and angrier, and in his frustration cast at the regal bird. Deke suspects the phoenix was protecting eggs when it swooped down in fear and fury. Before Deke could reach him, Master fell from the cliff. Deke stayed on that cliffside for days, punishing himself, before Tobbs found him.
It sounds to me as if your master got what he deserved.
Deke never wanted anyone to get hurt. Not the Phoenix, not Tobbs, not even Master. Deke often wonders what became of that Phoenix. Deke feels fortunate to be at Hogwarts now, helping you rescue beasts. Perhaps Deke can make amends for what came before.
他の人の部屋とかも見に行きたいよね。まさくんの部屋とかもどうなってんだろう。キャーやすー見て見てこれ秘密の部屋やばくないやすー遅れてるのかな。これから変身術を習いに行きます。変身術どこだろう。変身術だって。殺そうとすな。あ、これだこれだ。すごいね、なんかクルーショじゃねえよコメントの量と人柄ってなんかイコールな気がした今日2人来てくれてたんだけどさ、なんかその2人は俺の印象的にこうクールな物静かな印象だったけどやすめっちゃ喋ってくれるいや俺はね喋ってくれる方が好きだからいいんだけどね。ありがとう。クールで物静かでしょ。文字化けかなおー、すごっ。
Settle down, settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do.
Oh, 簡単なんだね、変身術。俺を変身させないで そう、もう動物もどきじゃん。
Beautifully done.
ヤス何になるかな。ヤス鳥とかになりそう。新しい呪文割り当て。人にやるのかな。人にやってたっけ、映画で。
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor?
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed, and frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making excellent use of the opportunities presented by your field.
ああ、確かにマルフォイ。あ、あれ変身術か。
Deke tells me you captured a unicorn and brought it back to the room of requirement. Protecting so rare a beast is an accomplishment of which you can be quite proud.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities. Was your visit to the kitchens and the Hogsmeade graveyard with Nick to bribe a ghost for information connected in any way to Professor Fig?
Not at all. I'm fascinated by ghosts and food, and I was interested in learning more about the castle and the surrounding area.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed.
はい、ヤスくんなんて言ってたでしょうか。これ字幕見えないんだね。多分ちょっと前に戻せば読めるかも。
The more I learn about Ranrock's foul lot, the more astounded I am that my uncle survived. I looked back over his old owls and noticed that they included pertinent details about his rare metal deposits. I believe that Ranrock's fiends were after those deposits and that they needed my uncle's knowledge. He was...
It was nothing at all, Adelaide. I'm just glad your uncle's safe.
I, for one, can't help but look over my shoulder now whenever I leave the castle grounds.
Since our visit to Feldcroft, something dawned on me about the triptych. Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
そっか、俺自分の世界観崩したくなくてそのまま英語版でやってたんだけど、配信だとそういうことがあるんだね。ウィーズリー先生はなんかこれまでの活動よく頑張ってたねって褒めてくれてた。ね、あれどうなんだろうね。俺あんまりあれちょっと、おーすごい。クールタイム結構長めなんだね。何ああ。エクスペクトパトローナームはね、今回出ないらしいんですよ。どれからやろう。これメインクエストだからな 今ちょっと杖がないからごめん。今コントローラーしか持ってない。ここで本気で喋ってたらやばくない？これ宝物マークがあるんだけどどこだろう。上かな。お、そんなこと言っちゃうやす。薩摩レガシーかな、なんかあれもちょっとよく分からなかったんだよね。杖ならついてるじゃないですか。下ネタやめなさい。伸縮可能なね、杖がね。あ、冬になりました。ホグワーツ。ホグワーツというか、ハリーポッターこの世界。いやー、雪景色も素敵。どこがクールで静かなんだか。伸びるんだよ。伸びる杖があるんだよ。あ、そうか、ホグズミードはほうきでは入れないのね。はい。この話もう良くない？引っ張らなくていいよ。こっからかな。いいよね、めちゃくちゃ行きたいんだが、本当に。どっから入ってんの？年前にできるハリーポッターの施設もめちゃくちゃ楽しみ。ポピー。
This is a change of pace from our last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver. I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known poachers to use anything like that before.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar. Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by its behavior.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the poor creatures?
Exactly.
Merlin, I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but we should check. And if we can find her, we can return her egg.
That's a good idea. We need to see this through.
I'll start looking into it right away. There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you. I didn't want to press it before. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood. Why is he after you?
ポピーは俺好きだから話して
Rookwood
も
is
いいかな。
working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts. Fig had a portkey that led us there after the dragon attack. It's a bit of a long story, and Fig had asked that I not speak of it yet.
Goodness. Well, that certainly helps to shed light on what we saw at the tent. Don't worry, I'll guard your secret as if it were my own. I shan't press for more details. In fact, I should probably be going. I'd like to track that dragon down as soon as I can. I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
なんかこのポピーすごい病んでるみたい。大丈夫？はい、次のクエスト。ナティね、あんまり俺好きじゃないんだよね。そんなこと言ったら怒られるけど。まさくん 誰が好きだった？今回登場したキャラとかで。ルナティどここれ？ホグワーツだよね、やっぱ。ヘキャット先生。ヘキャット先生って誰だっけ？ヘキャット、動物学の人？ここかな。ヘキャット先生、おばあちゃん。なんか聞いたことある。ヘキャット先生。なんだっけな。青い服の攻撃魔法を教えてくれる人。青い服の攻撃魔法。誰あ、これか。
You wanted to speak with me, Mother?
I had hoped to speak with you alone, Natsai.
Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade. That could have been anything.
You know what it was, Natsai.
I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful, Mother.
Careful? Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an owl telling me that you have been trying to collect evidence of some kind against dark wizards. She berated me for not keeping a closer eye on you. And she is right. I do not want you visiting Hogsmeade for the near future.
But Mother!
My little gazelle, you are well-intentioned.
ああ、はいはいはい。ヘキャット先生ね。わかったわかった。
If someone had meddled in Matabillaland, Father would still be with us.
I must get to class. Perhaps your friend can get you to listen to reason.
So frustrating. She never listens to me.
She called you her little gazelle. Is that a term of endearment where you're from?
It is specific to me. I am the unusual creature in Hogsmeade she mentioned. Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from practicing it. However, I am an animagus, and it is in my gazelle form that I have been able to wander the Highlands rather freely until now, much to my mother's chagrin. That is how I managed to spy on Rookwood and Harlow.
Can you choose what form your animagus will take?
Oh no. A person's animagus form is determined by their personality. My mother is convinced that my form is a gazelle because I adapt well to any situation. I believe it is because I can sense danger and keep my wits about me.
How does it feel to transform into an animal?
Well, the first time it can be a bit unnerving. I felt a kind of searing pain and a strong double heartbeat. But it gets easier the more you do it. I no longer feel any pain, and I must say, I find a sense of comfort in the double heartbeat. And I love being able to view the world from a different perspective.
Were you born an animagus, or did you learn to become one?
Animagi are not born. The process is quite elaborate. It involves holding a mandrake leaf in one's mouth for an entire month, then placing the leaf in a crystal phial so that it is imbued with moonlight, then adding one of your own hairs. And that is just the beginning. Self-transfiguration is common among students at Wagadu, but Professor Weasley considers it much too dangerous to teach at Hogwarts.
Now the nickname makes sense. What an extraordinary ability to have.
It is. I love transforming, but she says that no creature, especially one as rare as a gazelle. She claims that she has used her sight to control me too many times. I no longer believe it.
She's concerned for your safety. It may be best for you to stay away from Hogsmeade.
That may be safe, but I do not believe that it would be best. Do you? You could have fled the moment you discovered that Rookwood, Harlow, and Ranrock were after you. But you did. I choose to act as you have. I must deal with Rookwood and Harlow, not hide from them.
Anne is getting worse. If there's any chance that the relic from Slytherin's spellbook can help her, I must find it. I'm requesting your help. Meet me outside of Feldcroft, near the catacomb.
ナッティはめちゃくちゃグリフィンドール生っぽい性格だね。動物もどきは練習したらなれるんだって。知らんかったわ。ヘイキャット先生分かりました。防衛術かなんかの先生かな。インセンディオとかいろいろ教えてくれた人だね。先生いいよね。わかる。インペリオここで覚えるの。覚えに行きましょう。強いババア好き。ちょっと言い方やめて。確かに俺も好きだけど。我が君プレイって何マジで。アバダケダブラ縛りってこと？今日できるかな？
You're here. Good.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned?
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
アンっていうのは妹のことですね。
I'd be interested to know what else the student discovered.
Have a look. Unfortunately, there's no name on it. But I suspect if it was important enough for Slytherin to stash in his spellbook, it's worthy of further study.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't. I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do.
近墓地の課題は思った以上の成果が出た。腐食した大部屋の奥にある数々のひっくり返された棺の中に奇妙な形をした異物があった。強い力を放っているのが一瞬で感じ取れた。物の持ち出しが許されるなら喜んでこの異物を詳しく調べたのに。
I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb.
行きましょう。
I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
Revelio. Incendio.
いやー、これ謎解きバージョンですね。またしても。間違えた。じゃなくて。トーテム。なんだと思って。
Opening all of these is tempting.
We're here for a reason. I'd say opening them all is justified.
Revelio.
あ、危な。なんかスタックしてる。あ、お。さよなら。
Rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep better tonight.
ちょっとなんか雲の映像見てるからかめっちゃ手首がかゆくなっちゃう。で、パーソー。結構いっぱい使うなこれ。
Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar with a pile of bones. Lovely.
Bones outside a sarcophagus. Seems odd. Revelio. We're in a tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory. Revelio.
これ直すのかな。これ何するんだっけ。これ何するんだっけな、わかんないな。これ絶対なんかするよな。お、来た来た来た来た。多分真ん中に持っていくのかな。
There's something here by the altar.
お、眩しい。2つのバリケードを召喚した。ご先祖様の骨が鍵になる。
What did you find?
Oh.
Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced the space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades, I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperius Curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Do you think the pages were left here on purpose?
Slytherin mentioned a student who excelled in charms and always carried a satchel stuffed full of notes. They might have been left on purpose, or the student may have simply dropped them.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant. There's more to this than even I imagined. Look, bones stacked oddly on either side of this archway.
Barricade.
Leave no stone unturned. Or in this case, no bone.
これもうちょっとここ進みそうだよね。ちょっと行ってない部屋行こう。ここ側行ってないっけ。うわー気持ち悪い。一発。呪いって強いな。
Incendio. Revelio.
まだあった。
Revelio.
何もなかな。うわー、びっくりした。音聞くとゾワゾワするね。これ最初のところに戻ってるから、ここに行きたいんだけど、どうしたらいいんだろう。
We've made it this far, but clearly we have more to do.
Oh.
Accio.
目が出てくるのかな。
I need to find a safe way across. Confringo. Accio. Confringo. Volta. Confringo. Accio.
ダメだ。ここまでは大丈夫かな。
Lumos.
光をやりながらこれできたっけ？あ、できたできた。やばい。
Lumos.
早く歩け。
Lumos.
これでまたウィンガーディアムしないといけないんだよね。あ、やばい。あ、できるんだ。これの操作俺いまいちよくわかんないんだよな。あ、なんかできた。なんかできましたけど。
Lumos.
なんか頭か。
Lumos.
どうしよう。なんか燃やせるものないのかな。
Incendio.
普通にあったわ。
Wingardium Leviosa. Descendo. Rickety bone bridge complete.
おお、登れるんだこれすごい。なんか違う気がするけど。OK。おお。
Revelio. Oh. Oh.
バリケードを突破する方法。やっぱ同じように。持ってくれんじゃないこれ。
Lots of bone rattle. You've done it. I knew we'd get through. I felt it in my bones.
Nice.
Before we trudge on further, I've just realized something. The student's diary mentions the Imperious Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
いや、そうだよね。どこで服従の呪文を覚えたのか気になるよね。
I taught myself. Don't tell Ominous that I've told you. It's not exactly something I can brag about, but it may come in handy. I think you ought to know it.
その呪文を覚え
Shouldn't
る
I
と
know
ど
more
うな
about
る
what
の？
the curse entails?
Remember the blasting curse? Same idea, except when it comes to unforgivable curses, your intention has to be clear. You have to mean it.
まあ、覚えたいよね。
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries. Focus your wand's movement. It's not an easy spell to master.
いやー、覚えてしまった。
Here we go.
インペリオかっこいいな。
Be on your guard.
スリタリンに入り直した方がいいよ。待って待って待って待って待って待って。セットしてないって。おお。おお。これは？喉死んでるのこれ。すごいね。あ、なくなっちゃった。この間は倒せないんだ。ボンバーダ。
Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
How gracious of you.
I try.
Wingardium Leviosa.
なんだこれ、また。ああ、ただ引っ張れちゃダメなやつね。どういう原理だ？同じところを開けたらなんかが開くのかな？じゃあこれと
That worked. Keep going.
で
Wingardium Leviosa.
あとは三角なんてあった。これとうわ、グロ、キモ。止まる。こういう。間違えた。これと。
Wingardium Leviosa.
こ
are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done.
ここだけだっけ。
Revelio.
この辺はいけないのか。ここはまだ来てないか。
Incendio.
ボンバーダーじゃなくてコンフィン号がいいな。強っ。出た。あ、これプロテゴ効かないじゃん。
Revelio.
まさくん画面用意しない？大丈夫？まあ、そんなずーっとは見てないだろうけど結構酔う人多かったから。お、そうなんだ。俺も酔わないんだけどさ、あんまり。なんであれって酔うんだろうね、人によって。なんでですか、先生。唐突に。
Revelio.
This catacomb has suffered decay, just as the student's summary described.
I doubt anyone's been here in quite some time.
Eh, そうなんだ。固まらせて殺せるんだ。なんか服従してるときどうしようってめっちゃ思った。ここは行ってない？じゃあここから来たのか。ここから来まして、次こっちね。はいはい。
I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place.
おお、どうしようどうしよう。ちょっと待って危ない。あれ服従させたい。危ない。うい、あ、いいね。 しろ。これで、お、本当だ。おー。めっちゃ削れるね。強い。なんだって？乗り物は三半規管とかの地域だけど、画面は脳が混乱して、自律神経も混乱するみたいな、あんまよくわかってないやつの話。へえ、そうなんだ。じゃあ別に三半規管が強い弱いはあんま関係ないんだね、画面酔いは。勉強になります。
Dead end. Lovely. All that for nothing.
Hold on. Don't give up yet.
装備スロットがいっぱいだと。そんなに手に入れてた？わーお。この辺ってるか。あんま意味ない。あの異物は可能性を秘めている。どうか異物を持ち出さないでほしい。なんかやばそう。おお。すごい。フォーカスの仕方かっこいい。でも持ち出すなっていうの持ち出す？これはちょっと俺さすがに持って帰る気にならないな。
The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
闇の犠牲が必要。
I have no idea, but we're here for the relic.
でも闇の犠牲が必要って誰かがそういう闇の魔術を受けないといけないってことだよね。そっとしておこう。
The note advises to leave the relic alone.
I assure you, we were meant to find this. For Anne's sake. I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft. I must keep this relic secret. Especially from my uncle.
まあ言うこと聞かないよね、これは。なんか人がいる。
Ominous. Ominous. The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
ちょっと間に入れないでって。
If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
間に入れるなって。
But Ominous knows. I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I was glad to hear you tell Sebastian to leave the relic. We need to stand together. Convince Sebastian this is wrong.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
You're right. This seems far riskier than Sebastian realizes.
Good. We're agreed. We don't allow him to leave here with the relic.
I do think we should talk to him, but I fear we won't stop him from taking the relic.
What are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting we negotiate. We allow Sebastian to leave with the relic under one condition. After this, no more.
I feel that's what we agreed to in the scriptorium. I'm being taken for a fool.
You're not, Ominous. This may be the only way to keep your friendship intact. Let's trust him to know what's best.
Fine. If I trust him on this, I'm trusting you too. The dark arts seem harmless until it's too late. Go then. Leave with the relic. I'll not say a word more. I hope I don't regret this.
Sebastian, we're ready. Lumos.
What is it? I haven't changed my mind.
Ominous has. Let's go.
What? Ominous?
I'll explain on the way. Come on.
Lumos.
いや、これ完全に手遅れになるパターンな気がするよね。
Revelio.
もう取り忘れはないかな。
Well,
Lumos.
what happened back there?
Ominous and I found a compromise.
Ominous simply needs a moment with you and he'll change his mind. Is that it?
I told him we ought to give you this chance, that the relic is too important to ignore.
There has to be more to it than that. Tell me.
We agreed on what was needed, Sebastian. You have my word.
「なんかね、ちょっとネタバレをさ、ツイッターとかで見てるとあるよね。てか誰もついてこないんだけど大丈夫そう？ここじゃないのかな。あ、ここじゃなさそう。ここじゃないんですね。みんなどこ行ったの？あ、いたいたいた。え、合ってたじゃん。出ますよ。まあ、どういうネタバレかになるのかわかんないけど、なんかセバスチャンを見ると悲しいみたいなとか見てたから、このセバスチャンストーリーは悲しいバッドエンドなんだろうなって思うんだけど。あれ？さっき来た？やばい、ぐるぐるしてる。どっから入ってきたっけこれ。え、さっきのとこじゃないこれ。ん？あ、違うか。ここは違うわ。ここか。はいはいはいはい。OK。
As we were leaving, Ominous wouldn't even acknowledge me. That's not like him.
He was troubled, Sebastian. Even though we agreed to it all, it's been a lot to take in.
I thought he understood. He knew we couldn't give up. All of this is too important.
ほうき乗りてー。
When we get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this ready. She thinks like ominous. It'd only upset her. Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
なんか
Over there, by the hamlet.
そうだよね。こんな煙出てたっけって思ったよ。
Feldcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
まずいじゃん、まずいじゃん。
Revelio.
おいおいおいおいおい。ボンバーダで赤い樽を爆発させる。ボンバーダ、ボンバーダ。おい、痛い、めっちゃ当たった。危ない。ああ、なんでこんな時に出てきたの？
Boy! What have you done?
Saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
もうこのおじさんマジで意味わかんないよね。いや、ほんとそれだよね。
That goblin was going to kill her.
いや、仕方なかったよ。
You did what you had to do.
If I have to keep proving that to my uncle, I will. He cannot banish me from my own home. From my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
なんかもっとえぐいことするのかと思ったけど、そうではなかったね。
What was he thinking?
ちょっと。
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Sebastian and I have encountered Ranrock's loyalists before. That goblin would have killed Anne.
This family does not resort to using dark magic even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately. Why, Sebastian?
めちゃくちゃインペリオ打ちたいんだけども。はい。いやー、このおじさんスカンは。 いや、方法はね、間違ってたかもしれないけど、でも結果論でいいじゃんね。結果妹を救えたんだからさ。デミガイズ。デミガイズ集めもね、進めなきゃな。はい、ちょっとイライラしましたが今日はこの辺りにしよっかな。クエストもちょうど一段落したはずだし、うん。また明日にでも配信します。ありがとうね、まさくん。ずっと見てくれて。じゃあまたねー。